In a world of glitz and glam, flashing lights and screaming fans, most people are unaware of the war that rages behind the scenes. And that war includes your favorite artist and your favorite songs. This is The Dark Side of Songwriting. Hosted by Nayim Edwards.
Welcome to The Dark Side of Songwriting. My name is Nayim Edwards and I am your host. Today, let's talk about why Kelis called out Beyonce for stealing a collaboration on this new Beyonce project. So, what ended up really happening is Kelis fans came out and said, oh my God, Kelis has a Beyonce collaboration. Kelis is in her garden some fucking where, pulling turnips or whatever the fuck she out there doing, minding her business on her own island. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, she found out the same time everybody else found out about the Beyonce collaboration, right? What ended up happening was it was more of a sample issue. The thing is, Kelis just totally went off and saying, you know, Beyonce is a thief. She doesn't credit people. She didn't even ask me for my permission. She never reached out to me about wanting to even sample my voice and sample my song or whatever. So, unfortunately, I wanted to break this up into two because I kind of wanted to talk about the paranormal pentivity side of the Kelis situation, and I still might actually just break that down tomorrow, but I have to talk about this part of it, which bleeds into paranormal pentivity, and it's the fact that she came out signed to Pharrell. Let's not let it be lost upon us that Kelis is that girl. She is the poster girl, the blueprint for the cute, bossy, sassy girl rap style. It doesn't matter about whatever you think about whatever. Like, bitches wasn't on that Kelis shit before Kelis came out. It was the perfect time. It was the perfect storm. It was the perfect everything. She is absolutely the blueprint, absolutely genius. She has a lot of children out here. She was signed to Pharrell when she came out, and I remember it was this huge big thing, right? And at some point, I'm going to interject with what she said with Pharrell because we might actually just have to skip that for tomorrow. Well, or we can just talk about something a little different. We'll just highlight it. But like, with being signed to Pharrell, she made a statement saying that she doesn't like, she didn't say, what did she say? I'm trying to remember. She said, you know, Pharrell never wrote a lyric a day in his fucking life, but he has credit on all of her fucking music. So, you know, he getting paid off that. You know, taking the motherfucking publishing from her. So, you know, she don't own the song. And this actually might be the shortest episode because we can just kind of arrive at the point with all of this. It's fucked up because she did mention about Beyonce being courteous, girl power, reaching out, all that stuff. But the real dark side of the Kelis and Beyonce situation, and you got to throw Pharrell in there just because it's like no Pharrell, no Kelis, is Kelis. Beyonce don't have to ask you for a fucking thing. You're not owed anything. You don't own the music. So all she had to do was go to whoever owns that master recording, whoever owns that publishing, and ask them, hey, can I use this, and pay them. And what's so fucked up is Kelis ain't getting paid from this. If she is getting paid, she's probably not getting paid because she found out when everybody else found out. Is it fucked up? Kinda. But my thing is, this is what you sign up for when you come in this game, and it's just like, you came in this game, you didn't do your homework. Like I said, we got people like Michael Jackson, Sam Cooke, Aretha Franklin, James Brown, so many examples before you. You didn't do your homework. Pharrell took everything you had, owns all of your music and stuff. So it's like, it doesn't, nobody has to consult with you. And that's fucked up, but it's just the truth. I don't have to consult with anybody if they don't own it. That's like going into fucking McDonald's and saying, you know, I need to ask the cashier permission to buy food or some crazy shit like that. Like, you don't fucking, you know, that's not a good example. It's like walking into McDonald's and asking, like, I walked into the McDonald's, I just bought this building and I want to walk in here and I want to sit in the lobby. I don't have to consult with the cashier to sit in the lobby of a building that I already own. The cashier is there to do their job. I can do what I want to do because everything here belongs to me, even down to how much this cashier can really get paid. How much are you going to be able to bring home? How much are you going to benefit from me being the owner of this building? I don't have to consult. I don't have to ask you anything. Your job is to be the cashier, and we can do that respectfully. But even if Kelis ruffles up feathers and gets people talking, and it's like, it's so crazy because I'm seeing people online talking about, oh, Beyonce stole, Beyonce did this. It's not right. We all, man, we know, well, maybe you don't know Beyonce get down. Like, Beyonce, and all, it's the same thing with everybody else. Beyonce is no different. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, we don't have, it's fucked up because a person can preach all that girl power and women's rights and being fair. You know, Pharrell, she talked about Pharrell preaching that, being fair with the artist stuff. But the business is the business. And I seen a comment that was like, oh, we should move away from these strict contracts and move away from this business thing and just make it like relationship. But bro, business is a relationship. See, the problem is, it's all good when you come in the beginning, you got the look, you got everything you want. But when shit start going sour, or you realize, you know, it's not gonna go to your favor, or somebody like Beyonce comes through and they want to take your motherfucking song from you, which she sampled the song. She didn't steal the song. She sampled it. And she don't have to consult with you, period, because paperwork. You, like, I don't understand why people don't want to respect paperwork, respect contracts, respect business. You had, I mean, she said something about renegotiating, but my thing was, we shouldn't even have to be discussing the fact that Kelis is actually legendary as far as female rap. People don't talk about her like that, but she's absolutely, she deserves to be mentioned when we talk about that cutesy style of girl rap music. You know, female rap music was like, there was a shift when she came in because a lot of people tried to do it. A lot of people flopped and failed trying to do that. I'm not with all that being friends and all that crazy ass shit people do. That dumbass shit people talk. Like, it's so stupid, bruh. Nobody fucking owes you shit, nigga. Nobody gotta come and ask you artist courtesy, my nigga. I'm Beyonce. I'm going to go to whoever owns this song and I'm gonna pay them and I'm gonna get it cleared. And if you don't like that, you just don't like that, because I'm just going by the paperwork. I'm going by what's in black and white. You're going by your feelings. And that's what gets a lot of people fucked up in these songwriting situations, in this contractual shit and all this other bullshit that people be into. I don't owe you shit, nigga. I don't have to consult with you about shit, nigga. If you didn't like it, maybe get a fucking time machine and go back there and change what you did. And this is not me being disparaging against Kelis, but this is me respecting business. Pharrell didn't come through the motherfucking door talking about, oh, here, you can have everything. Why wasn't you thinking about owning your music and whatever back then? Why didn't you fight harder to get what you own, get what you made, get what you deserved back then when it mattered? Now, Beyonce's about to ride off into the sunset with whatever the fuck she made, sampling you, and you gotta hear about this shit, and you can't do nothing but fucking complain. This is why we have to teach our people about building your worth up first and then going into a negotiating table. You don't give everything. I don't give a fuck what a nigga talking about. If it's not on paper, it's not real. If it's not in the contract, I don't have to be bothered with that bullshit you're talking about. Nobody fuck. You think Beyonce give a fuck about Kelis' feelings? Girl power? Nigga, that's shit to make you feel good. That's shit to make y'all feel good about getting fucked in your contract. That's that. Nobody gives a fuck about all that black fist waving, free bleed, all that crazy ass bullshit people talk about. Oh, don't be fair, let's be fair, bro. These people trying to eat too. Especially when, I gotta say that for paranormal pentivity. I'm gonna have to cut it right here. We're gonna throw the Kelis clip up after this, and we'll holler tomorrow because I can't go into that up here. Anyway, Kelis, you're not owed anything. Nobody owes you even common courtesy to say, I sampled Kelis. You found out because people are like, oh my God, collab. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how this fucking game goes. Do better next time. That's all that fucking advice I got. Like, well, if you just don't do music, because clearly you're terrible at negotiating these type of situations. No shot or nothing, but like, hey, this is where we at anyway. This is the dark side of songwriting. My name is Nayim. I will holla at you.
So just to add to my thought, here's the issue, okay? This is really not about Beyonce or anything else for that. The reality is, okay, and I said what I said, so still all facts, okay? But the reality is that this is more about the fact that, like, there's a lot of hypocrisy and there's a lot of nonsense. So we've got Pharrell, who did an interview, I think last year, talking about artists' rights and how people should be able to rework their deals and artists should be getting credit for what they've done and all this stuff. Where in reality, when I was signed to him, I had the same manager that he had, and he has writing credits on my records, okay? All my singles, coincidentally. And he never wrote a song, a lyric a day in his life, okay? And so, yeah, that's a problem. Number two, we've got Beyonce, who, like I said, out of human decency and artistry and female, just all of the stuff she sings about, all this empowerment and stuff, I don't talk about it, I am about it, okay? So the reality is, all of this female empowerment stuff, it only counts if you really do it. If you're really living it and walking the walk. Don't just talk the talk. It's real cute and fun to sing all these girls' songs. Like, come on now. Let's be real, all right? And then thirdly, you want to talk about Pharrell time? Oh, cause I'm happy. I'd be happy too if I was stealing all kinds of folks' publishing and rights to songs and all kinds of stuff. I actually really wouldn't be happy because it's evil. But the point is, okay, is that there's a lot of hypocrisy and someone has to talk about it and bring it up. And it just so happens that I was thrown in this. This is not like I looked for it. I was actually last night, I was posting on my Bounty and Full page, just doing my own thing. And then I saw one of my fan pages and someone was like, oh, that's a collaboration between B and Kelis. No, it's not a collaboration. It's called thievery, because the collaboration, the definition of collaboration, it means that we are working together. There's no working together if you are not even checking to see if everything's cool. That's a problem, okay? I would never do that to another artist. For real. I never have, I never would. Why? Because what's the point? If I like it so much, why wouldn't I just be like, yo, I really like it. Can I use it? What's that? Like, whatever. That doesn't happen, right? It's nonsense. Because some people, I don't know what they think. I don't even care. The point is, something has to be done about it. I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm not going to pop off all the time. I'm saying what I have to say because it's true, okay? But I do think that something needs to be done. It happens to a lot of artists. It happens all the time. And I think that really something needs to change. And this just might be the fuel that I needed to actually do it. Because honestly, I try to keep to myself and stay out of the drama. But if it keeps coming to me, what else am I going to do, right? That's all. So say what you want to say. I don't really care. Peace.